Hello everybody and welcome back to Fenton Forest Farm with me, CWATTYESO, here on this lovely morning where we've got a cotton harvest to do. That's right, it's cotton harvesting time. I'm just also currently cultivating field 3, ready to prior to seeding it. So let's get the old harvester going. Turn that off. Turn on field is going to be deactivated. He's going to do horse generation field 5. Up and down. And he's not going to cause us any problems or hassles because he knows what's best for him. He'll just do what he's got to do. So please, drive course. And you're going to do the cotton harvest. Job's a good one. I forgot to unpark it, didn't I? Oh, look, here's my new purchase here at the store. Ready to bring down to the farm. Rumbler van, which apparently lets you modify and adjust vehicles parked next to it. So it's like a mobile service centre, which could be very useful to have for modifying vehicles in the field and repairing them when they start getting a bit battered. So I'm going to bring that down to the farm. Oh look, rear door's open as well. Why is that door open? There we go. I don't know why the doors were open. Shouldn't be. EV. Enhanced vehicle. Change direction. We don't have enhanced vehicle on this. We don't use shuttle control. Cool, you can open the slidey doors then on this. I didn't even know that. Our cultivator's cultivating quite happily. What I am doing with him, and what I have been doing off camera through the night, I've been doing the cultivation on some of the fields, but what I've been doing, I've been letting the cultivator operate with the create field option on. So actually, as it's doing the headlands, it puts lovely corners on the fields. Yeah, it puts corners on. Actual proper corners. So there is a way to do it. You still have to use the terrain tool to paint out a lot of the area, so it does make nice neat. I'm just going to leave him parked down here for now. We'll have a bit of a play with him later. The man truck has been doing digestate to the farm runs all night, so there's no digestate up at the BGA now, it's all down here. So once we've got plenty of slurry here, we'll get him operating in the opposite direction. This guy's finished, so yeah, let's take a quick look round. If I show you the look, field 6, it's got a lovely corner on it now, look. Corner, corner, corner. It's got a corner, it's got a corner. It's all radiused and rounded. Field 3 is getting that treatment right now. Field 5 will have the same treatment done on it, although I can do that with a plough. Field 7's had it done, although it's not great because I used a different tool for doing Field 7. I used the 7R with that little 6 metre sapphire plough. And that doesn't plough quite as well. You need a plough that when the tractor turns, it kind of turns. You definitely need a trailer cultivator to get nice rounded proper edges on your fields. haven't done field 10 because obviously I've planted that with grass, but field 9, when that needs to be done, that'll get the same treatment. That'll get nice rounded edges put on it. Might even do field 1 as well. But, and as I say, we've got the cotton harvesting being done. This guy's doing the cultivating. This guy has finished. So I can get rid of his course. He's done a lovely job on these fields. I would be tempted to let him have a go at field. You know what? We haven't got anything spoiling, so why not let him have a go at field 7? Hey? Let's open him up. We'll get him on the flat, because they always work better when they're on the flat. And also what you want to do, or what you want to try to do, if you can, generate field calls. Wrong. Try doing it on field 7, shall we? Right, so what you do is you get your landscaping tool. And you just kind of block off the corners a bit. Like say. A wire. And at the top. It works best, I find, if you actually do a bit of an edge all the way along. So then he gets proper corners put on. Painted grass in the road. Right, and just back him up. Give him plenty of room to get himself aligned. Make sure we have got limit to fields is off. Make sure he's unfolded. And also, kind of what you want to do, I've discovered as well by doing this process, you want to make it so that the guy, when he does his trip round, maybe do him clockwise and then do another course anti-clockwise, just to do the headlands in both directions, because I did notice on field 3 that the corners just are a slightly, ever so slightly different shaped. If you run clockwise and counterclockwise. and it just evens them out. Now this is running on a much smaller field path now as well, because what I did, after I'd done the field, I resaved the field edges. So it should run a much neater course. He'll do this for me quite happily. He'll go put this new edge on for me, like he's done over there. He's just putting an extra little strip on, look. It's just going a little bit over. I think because I had the 6 metre cultivator, I had him 2 metres to the right, shifted lane 2 metres to the right. I guess what I could do with this guy now is shift him 2 metres to the left. And he'll make sure he gets all these bits then, won't it? Look at that, look. Field 7. Yeah, it's getting done, look. It's getting done. Perfect. It's just cleaning up nicely, look. And when it does the third headland, it'll finish the rest of it off as well, which will be awesome. So the 7R says it's finished, but I know for a fact I've got to go around and just do a few of the corner bits that it misses. It definitely looks better, doesn't it? They definitely look better with rounded corners. And I think when we come to like seed it and harvest it, it'll go much better. Yeah, we've got a corner there to do, haven't we? In fact, actually, I've got to run that course the opposite direction now. I've got to run him counterclockwise, I think. Let's go find him. On stop driver. So you worked clockwise, so now you're going to work counterclockwise. What we're going to do is we're just going to do this bit. I'm going to drive a long way down here. Wants to start there, apparently. Fine by me. So what he'll do is he'll go around the opposite way that he's just done. Just to even up the headlands. Just to even up the corners. Because if I close this box so you get a good look, notice when he turns this way, look. Does operate just a little bit differently, doesn't he? You notice that? He took a little bit more off of one corner there, off the bottom edge, and I bet he'll do the same this time as well. As he goes round here, he'll probably just change it slightly, look. Watch. See, he turned inside the corner there, so so it does pay to go in both directions. I'll do the same on field 7 as well, just to make sure we get that all evened up nicely. Nice turn inside there. This is the one where he should do a little bit different this time. He's taking a little bit off the outside, just rounded that off nicely. He did. He'll turn. Stop him, because we don't need to do any more of that. That was a very well run course, mate. I've got little corners now on my fields. And as I say, we'll be doing the cotton field with this as well, this method. Rounding off field 5. Can't do field 1 yet because obviously we're waiting for the sugarcane to regrow. We get a couple of harvests of sugarcane before we have to replant it. Now what I need to do is drive this bad boy on here, look. Open him up. Go. Calculate current field edge. This is field 3. Good. Deactivated. Right, so I'm going to do field 3. And we're going to plant wheat on this field. This is what we're planting. Although I haven't checked growth control to make sure we're okay to plant this. I will do that before we get too carried away. Wait 22 hours, perfect. So, you know what, mate? You can start at the first waypoint. Off you go. Perfect bit of seeding going on there. Right, where's matey? Matey's here. I can stop you now. Reset you back to 0. Clear the course. Right, we need a good straight bit. Don't we? Where he's actually operating. So it's down the hit, it's this way. Because you need him to get lined up properly. And now we're going to do the same thing, course generation, but this time we're going to get him to do counterclockwise. Generate course. He'll put it right there. We'll turn him round. Drive course. And we don't need to let him go miles. Literally just drop him. Once he's gone round. Once he's gone round and done the headland. Trimming a bit there, look. And we just make sure then that he's operating correctly. So he's going to he'll radius this a little bit better as well. Same up here. Just round that off a bit better. A bit more of a gentle curve leading into and out of. Oh, he didn't do a very good job of that bit, did he? Sweep round there. Just to do that a bit nicer. Sweep round here. Do that one a bit nicer. Although it looks like Mickey Mouse ears now. That's probably not as nice as I would have liked. Not convinced on this field. He's done that well. On the bigger corners it looked better. I think it probably works better as well if you do it with a... The 7R seems to do it quite well with the Joker. I think perhaps this is struggling from having the problem of the fact that the tractor articulates as well as obviously the pivot point on the back. The Sapphire would probably work well on this tractor because the tractor pivots, but it didn't work well on the John Deere because the John Deere doesn't. However, I think this trailer on this articulated truck doesn't work quite as well. There's too many articulation points. So I think the combination you really would want is a John Deere, maybe the 8R with this big plough, and then you'd get the correct sort of edges on your fields. Anyway, we are ready to do some serious seeding. So I need to come back now and grab a seeder. Oh, I did this last time, didn't I? Just help it out. It gets, for some reason, this cultivator gets stuck going over that railway hump, railway crossing point. The corn's growing, lot. Very nice. I got all the bales picked up, by the way, off field 7. Well, you've probably gathered that by the fact that the field's cultivated. I got the baling done last night. Got all the bales taken up to the BGA. Cashed them in. I also had a great demand flash up at the bioheating, at the heating plant down here. And the great demand was for straw. So I collected all the straw bales up and dropped in the heating plant. So that killed 2 birds with 1 stone, because I've been meaning to get rid of them straw bales for a while, or been wanting to get rid of those straw bales for a while. And we had a great demand in that heating plant, so Bob's your uncle. I also got the sugarcane harvest done, didn't I? And I'll actually put that footage into the video at this point. I'll include the time-lapsey footage of me doing that sugarcane harvest and completing that, because you probably want to see that. Oh, I've got this all tied up, wrapped around my neck now. back that in there. Ooh. Try and get it a little bit straighter than that if you can. There we go. JD. So we could do the Condor Cedar, couldn't we? Next. This thing. We'll fill it up before we take it anywhere. I need to be this side, don't I, for farm supplies. Supplies. Right, so we want some fertiliser. Let's try and do this. Seeds. A little bit splash and dash of each one. Right, what are we going to plant on field 7 then? Is the question. Nice barley harvest, maybe? Would mean dragging a harvester over with a big header though, wouldn't it? Corn? Maybe? Probably not too bad doing a corn harvest. We wouldn't need to do any straw baling or swathing or anything like that afterwards, would we? I wouldn't have to struggle to get over here with a 14-metre header, unless I decide to buy new harvester and keep it up here. That could work. We've got plenty of money, haven't we? We could buy a new harvester. Right, so we drive onto the field. We're going to do seeding and fertilising. Calculate current field edge. This is field 7. Right, we want to overwrite field 7's edge path list. Field 7. Are we going to do clockwise? If we are, we need to get in a better position. Somewhere down here, I suppose. Force generation. We are going to make that smaller. We're going to make that our usual 3 metres, so there's a bit of an overlap. 3 headland passes and then a 3 headland passes, and then he'll go up and do ups and downy bits. Should work quite well. Turn off field is deactivated. Good. Start course, first waypoint. No. Press the wrong button. Drive. Still pressing the wrong button. Drive course. I wish it would default when you create a course to start at first waypoint. Course play devs, come on. So we're putting barley on this field. We're going to have a nice barley harvest. We're going to have wheat on field 3. Which this guy's doing quite happily, I think. It's a bit weird how we got stripy bits. From the fertilising state, I suppose. Don't know how the cotton harvester's getting on. He's probably doing a great job. Haven't been keeping tabs on him, have we? And I forgot to unpark him, so I can't tab to him. Alright, Condors. I think if I've got to want to go to the cotton harvester, I'm just going to have to run down there. Didn't really think that through, did I, when I set him off? See, one cotton bale. And he always misses a bit when he's unloading because he creeps forward. This field is going to need to be live spread. That works out nicely for me. Because once he's harvested, I probably want this truck then, don't I? With our universally unloady trailer. Put the menu on quick. I want cotton modules. Actually, you know what I do want first of all? Pallets. Why do I want pallets? Because we've got a ton of wool to get rid of. So we'll take these and sell them at the spinnery. Thought about overtaking that guy, but then I kind of thought to myself, he may be turning off there. Traffic does seem to turn off there. You don't see a lot of traffic driving down here along this road. It tends to turn off way before. Or I go to the unload point. Now is the time to unload the pallets onto the trailer. The reason I do that is because this trailer does have a nasty habit of tipping up when you go around corners and tipping the truck over. So leaving the pallets in their ghost state, as I like to call it, Job done. We sold quite a bit of wool. Now we need the cotton bales, don't we? The other couple of pallets that I left behind I can pick up with that other little truck. Cotton modules. Remote mode turn on. And we can pick up 3 at a time with this. Pretty much be all the ones he's produced thus far, and then the last odd one that he'll chuck out when he reaches the bottom there. Doesn't quite get enough off this field, sadly. I thought he might produce 5 bales off this field, but he doesn't. It's a shame. Like, they're supposed to be unloaded on the back of the trailer now, but they've not been wrapped in the straps. Get out this way. That's useful. Cotton harvester's finished, allegedly. Line him up. Hop into this guy. We'll tell Rhonda to stop. Clear the course. We'll unfold the unfinished bale. Close it back up. Fold the entire harvester down. And off we go. Job done. That's the cotton done then, today. Like I say, we've got a couple of fields being seeded, which is nice. That's the barley. And then we'll get slowly start getting more and more back to doing normal farming here on the farm. More crops. Back over there. I can jump back on this truck down here. I forgot I can do this trailer with the joystick. I don't need the it's only the hook lift auto loader that I need to worry about the quick menu and that, and using the mouse. T9 is slipping. Why is the T9 slipping? Find him in a minute, see what he's up to. should be unloaded. Yeah. £7 again, look. Cotton is worth a good bit. On this map, Fenton Forest map, cotton is actually kind of worth doing. I'm not going to lie. Right, where's the T9? What have you run into? Oh, you run into that. That only doesn't help, does it, when you do that, mate? Not going to lie. Now I'm going to have to put this stupid flipping course on so I can see where you go. And the nearest waypoint this time. There you go. Should be alright. Don't crash again. Please. If you can help it. Right. Now, oddly enough, at this point, I am actually going to stop today's video because obviously by time-lapsing in that footage of me doing the sugarcane harvest, this video is probably going to end up quite a bit long. And I think I'm at about 45 minutes now. I don't know how long that footage is going to be once I've sped it up and time-lapsed it and everything. So, thank you all for watching today's video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you're enjoying the fact that we're getting back to doing actual farming stuff. And I hope to see you all again in another video very soon. So please go ahead, click that like video for me. Leave your questions, comments, suggestions and feedback in the section down below as always. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I've been CWATTYESO. This is the Fenton Forest map by Stevie. And for now, from me, it's goodbye.